In today's video, I want to talk about the concept of controllers in the MVC pattern or the MVC architecture. So yeah, let's dive in. A controller, as the name suggests, is actually controlling things in the application. Basically, it's controlling the requests from the users, and it's able to communicate with the different parts of the application so that we can serve the response back to the user depending on what the user asked. And a good analogy for controllers are like waiters in restaurants. And so basically they are the middleman between the customer that comes to eat and the kitchen that's going to prepare the food. When a customer comes in a restaurant, he's going to look at the menu and then he's going to order something, and then the waiter is going to bring that order to the kitchen and then bring the food when it's ready to the table to the customer. So the user is going to do a request. So let's say we are on a social network like LinkedIn, for example, and so the user wants to see the profile of a user or of his own profile. So it's gonna hit this URL profile, and then it's gonna have some username or first name or whatever, but basically something that's gonna identify that user. And so that corresponds to a route in the application. That route is gonna be tied to a specific controller that's gonna be responsible for that particular feature. In this case, we're probably going to have a user's controller or a profiles controller, and it's going to communicate with the model, so the user model or the profile model. But let's say in this case, we only have a user model that has all these informations. So the model is going to be responsible to request the user's table in the database, and specifically with the ID that was submitted by the user. And then the model is gonna pull out that data and give it back to the controller, and the controller is simply gonna re-render a view, so a profile view with this dynamic data that he got from the database, so that the user gets the view he wants, so the profile of that person he's looking for. The controller is going to basically be responsible of many other things. For example, making sure the user is authentified, making sure the user has the correct rights to see that page, and so on and so forth. So there's a few things that the controller is going to be responsible about. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to make this video short. I just wanted to focus on the concept of controller and give like an overview, the big picture basically of what the controller is. If you have any questions about this, let me know in the comments. I would be happy to answer your questions. If you like this video, please give it a like, and otherwise, yeah, subscribe, because I'm gonna be putting a little bit more of this kind of videos. And yeah, see you on the next one. Bye.